So today we have Jaleh. Beautiful. I love to say that name. Jaleh. It's almost like Jolie. She's Iranian. And of course, she is not native. I believe that she probably is not born here, but I'm sure she has a beautiful story to tell us about who she is and what kind of struggle that she has to overcome in order to be here with us and share with us today. So welcome, Jaleh.
Thank you. Thank you
Would you
for
like to
having
share
me.
with the audience about your story?
Okay, as you said, I am from Iran. I was born in Iran. I graduated from high school in Iran. When it come time that I was ready to start my higher education, the universities were closed for Baha'is. I belong to Baha'i faith. I am Baha'i, not only me, but all my fellow community members, all the Baha'is were deprived from higher education. So we had to leave the country. That's how my journey started. And long story short,
Before you go on, Jaleh, can you explain to us a little bit about Baha'i? Is that a sect? Is that the
is a faith. Baha'i faith
Okay.
is a worldwide Baha'i.
I see.
You can find Baha'i community all over the world. The purpose, the goal of Baha'i faith is unity in diversity.
Okay.
And to attain this goal, there are many principles. One of the principles is equality right between man and woman. It means both of them needs to have the same opportunity. They are not equal. So there are things that you don't see man and woman in the same place now. But the opportunities of education to evolve ourselves should be the same. And so this is one of the requisitions. Another one is peace universal. 150 years ago when it started, it was talking about universal peace. And another requisition that we all we felt in our skin, universal language.
Okay.
How much we suffered because of that. So back then, those principles was taught, and Baha'i community all over the world have been working for this noble goal.
That is so cool. I am totally not aware of that because I don't know much about the history of Middle East. So is that the faith that people, I guess
it
that
doesn't belong just to Middle East. It started from Iran.
But the government do not promote that, accept that?
Doesn't accept.
I see.
In the constitution, it's not recognized. That's why that community is deprived of many civil rights, human rights.
I learned something today.
What is more important than education?
Okay.
So that's why the community had to struggle. But you know, the desire for improving yourself, getting education, to be well educated, didn't die. So these people, they found one way or another to accomplish this goal.
Wow. Yeah. Is that how you...
So this community, even though they have been deprived, they are not, if you see the community, they are not illiterate. They found a way. They found a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you risk your life. You take a big risk to get out from there.
Yeah. So it's not just me, many others. And now we have so many people who were deprived of higher education there. They became scientists. Yeah.
So is that something that underground? Because if government is not accepting...
If they are in that country, yes.
Yeah.
Those who are living there, they are using online system.
Okay.
We are using online.
So how did you get out of the country?
That's a long story. It will not be
okay.
here.
Yeah.
That's another long story. But 1987, I arrived in Brazil.
Okay.
And when I arrived there, I didn't know one word Portuguese.
Wow.
But long story short, after 7 years, I got my higher education in computer science. I built my career in that country. I worked, and for last year, from 2000 to 2004, I moved from my city, which was Porto Alegre, to São Paulo. São Paulo is an industrial city. It's similar to New York. So it was much more opportunity there. I moved to São Paulo, and I was so glad for all those opportunities, job opportunities and career. I could improve myself. I was there until 2004. 2004, I moved to US because of job opportunity, and also because my family lived here and have been living here. So I have been here in US since 2004. US became my third country, and English is my third language.
Wow.
Okay, so my job is computer science. I majored in computer science. I am software developer. I love my job, really, I love my job, but my passion is something else. My passion is community service and empowering youth, empowering junior youth.
Okay, I think we have a connection
in communities.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Such an inspiring story. Wow. So you are working full-time now still?
Yes, I have my full-time job. That's why it's not easy. Sara knows me very well. We have been friends for how long, Sara? 5, 6 years?
Yeah, a long time.
So she has witnessed that I have to use my after hour work, after business hour, or a weekend. But you know, when you are mindful about it, you find a way. It's not the way I want, because I have full-time job. I don't have enough time, but I do whatever I can do. I do my best. I'm doing my best.
Right. That's the best thing, because you're fulfilling both ways. I mean, your job is to bring income, and your passion is to fulfill your life purpose.
It's a good thing that I love my job, because this job is very analytical, and it helps to develop one part of my brain. And, you know, we have two sides, intellectual and spiritual. And that's what we all need to work on. So it's good, but it will not.
Well, I would definitely say that you're a very resilient woman. You have overcome so many different challenges just to get where you want to be. And now I think whatever going on is to build your legacy, right? To live with your passion. So how do you involve with the communities where you live? Do you have a lot of people in Baha'i community in your area?
So Baha'i community in all over the world, there is a junior youth program that I love, really I love. And I went to West Palm Beach, where we have Magdalene Institute. So there is a very beautiful system, and I like to be engaged when I have more time. But now, off and on, I am involved. It's not full time, but off and actually, it was about 9 years ago. I traveled to West Palm Beach to get a training of 2 weeks. I stayed there. But while I am in my city, I am engaged in the projects, what's happening in my city for the group of junior youth we have in our area, and what is the purpose that junior youth between 11 years old and 15 years old are the most important time of any individual. That's the time that your character is formed, is built. So that's so important. They get engaged in the studies and activities that it enhance their intellectual capacity and spiritual capacity.
Yeah.
And one of the activity is art. So I am so willing to add storytelling as an art and share my personal story with them, that is story of resilience and can inspire junior youth, especially girls.
So are these juniors also Iranians, or is that?
No, it's not for Iranian.
Okay.
It's for everybody.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
for everybody.
That's so great. That's so great, because story is something that we can all understand. And I just love it. I just love the way that you give back by cultivating younger junior kids to be able to do what they want to do. So do you have any more contact with your like your family back in Iran, or they
My
are?
family, all my family members are here.
Oh wow, wonderful.
2004, when I moved here in US, at that time, back then, my parents still were living there. But thanks to my sister, she was able to bring them here to US, and they have been in US since 2006.
I see.
So all family are here.
That's wonderful. Well, this is not something I'm planning for, but I'm going to put it out there. So I just got acquainted with a group of refugees in Malaysia, and they are trying to help a group of kids, also anywhere between 11, 12, 13 to 18, 19.
Okay.
Some of them are Pakistani, Afghanistan, and also Iranian. And it is just really, really nice to see that that generation at least get some help from the new technology and things that they can do. So I would love to talk to you more about that on the side when we're done with the
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a like matching.
recruiting.
Yeah, you are matching.
I am a recruiter.
No, it's
It's a great match. I think
yeah,
so.
it's
I mean,
good
if you have
match.
a passion, if you have a passion to help youth, that would be because Sarah and I both come from a refugee background. So we're both very passionate about giving back to refugees, and especially young students, that the future can be so much brighter when they know how to use technology instead of doing manual labors. That's why I just love the way that if we can get more people to help, because they all run away from the country that they loved, but it's so hard because they're oppressive and they can't stay there. And I know, Sarah know, when we ran away, we lost everything. We don't have anything with us. So the only thing that we can acquire or give them is the wisdom and the technology. So I love what you're doing, and thank you so much for.
Sure, I love the word wisdom, because youth, not only they need to develop their learning, their knowledge in science, technology, and all, they need to develop their character. That's another aspect.
Right.
I am happy when I was teenager, and again in the Baha'i community, I had good role models, and that's what this youth needs, to be exposed to good role models.
Absolutely.
And uplifting words. That's very important. I'm not saying they have to close their eyes what is happening. No, they need to see, but they need to be exposed to uplifting words, transcendental words, to know what is right, what is wrong.
Right. It's very critical years, because they learn from watching the adult, right? They learn from the model that if they see a lot of violence, they're watching a lot of that, and somehow that become okay. And if they see the intellectual level or the character developing, they will see and they will learn from it. So it is absolutely right.
Yeah.
Whatever they are exposed to is chance for them to learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I know Jaleh, she's very good interacting in the community, and she's organized different program, and we work together on a few things. We did the International Women celebration a few times
Yeah,
together.
International Woman Day, March 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
March 8th.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. Oh, wow. I'm definitely going to keep an eye and invite you for everything, every opportunity possible. So tell us a little bit more about what you like to do beside um, working with the youth group and for your career. Like, what do you project to see yourself in the future?
It's exactly this. The more I can be engaged, the better, because right now I cannot dedicate enough time that I wish.
Yeah.
Again, it's full-time job.
Mm.
And, I am sure there will be one day that I will miss this day. So I have to enjoy what I am doing now. And I am really enjoying. At the same time, my project, my vision, my goal for the future is more and more dedication for my sharing my story. Because, we can talk to youth a lot. This is good, this is bad. But nothing like story can impact them.
Yeah.
And inspire them. And, I am not saying that I am perfect, my story is the best, but one thing I know, all of us are unique. Each one of us has something unique. And that uniqueness, for anybody that can inspire others, should be shared.
Yeah.
I learned from you. I learned from Sara. And all of us are unique. I see each and every youth gem. Really, they are gem. And we need to give this opportunity. Education can help them to develop.
Absolutely right on.
I have to. When you asked me about my past, when I was
frozen.
It is frozen.
I'm okay. I can see you both.
Yeah, I am. I can see both of you too. I can see both of you.
Okay, go ahead.
I said I had good role model. I met people who were highly educated, good career, but that wasn't all about their life. They had a life more other activity to improve themselves and improve their community, help their community. Service was part of their weekly schedule. And when I saw those good role models, also I came with a very beautiful Baha'i quotation. It says, everybody has been created to carry forward an ever advancing civilization.
True. Very true.
So what is my part? It's small, yes. I know it is small.
Yeah.
But
I think we are being created for some purpose, that we all contribute to the people that we touch in our lives, the career path, the personal path. Whatever we do, we also affected the people around us. So you are true, because whatever we put out there, somebody going to receive it. Somebody going to take it and pass it on to the next person. So that is just so beautiful. I love that quote. And I'd love you to write on that on our page so people can see that beautiful.
I will.
Yeah. So what is your next youth project that you are working on?
Now it's coronavirus. Everything stopped. Before coronavirus, we had one junior youth program in Clearwater. Actually, there was, Beverly very well. You know Beverly.
Beverly, yeah,
Beverly Azizi. I work
yeah.
with her because she's the one that is watching organizing, and I ask her about that whenever I have time to participate. But I know there were a couple of them in different neighborhood of Clearwater, another one in Tarpon Spring, and that's what I know about just our area. In Tampa, there are many.
Do you do anything online? Do you?
Right now, since coronavirus, we haven't.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, you definitely have a lot that you can share, and the passion is just, invaluable, because you cannot do anything without passion. And I really can see the passion in your voice and in your personality. So I want to thank you for doing what you do for the youth, because they need it and we need it, because we need the next generation that who has characters and who has moral value, and not just only skillful, but has to be a whole person, right?
Also, if others helped us, I feel I owe to next generation, because if I got help, I need to help others.
Yes. And that's why it's going cycle, because we got help. We came to this country. We couldn't speak English. We didn't have money. And we got tons of help and tons of loves. And this is the time now that we can do it and we can give back. And I feel that this is our time to do that. So thank you so much. So according to, I guess, your definition of best, what is the best according to your definition?
I told you that I had good role models. The best for me was to have a life in balance. The true prosperity for me means to, while we take care of our career, and we need to have career, we need to be highly educated, we need to make an effort every day to improve ourselves. To better a character, high character. That's the best.
Agree.
Grow our personality, grow every day. Because it's not just youth. Easily we can be trapped in mistake, in failure, in wrong. Easily. That's why we need to have that daily effort. In our practice of virtue every day. So it's important to be in touch with holy words, with holy scripture. And I am not saying just Baha'i, I am using Baha'i. Other people might use other writing, whatever that helps you to raise your spirit. It's transcendental words. Anywhere you can find is good, is welcome. But we need that. We need on a regular basis. So that's the best. That's the true prosperity for me. And if we can show them with the good examples in the history, it can impact even more the younger generation.
That's beautiful. I think, we all can make mistake, but don't let that mistake make us, right? We can make mistake, but don't let the mistake become us. So thank you so much, Jaleh. I really enjoy talking to you and get to know you. Yeah. So our 30 minutes has been concluded just like that. So we're